Hello, everybody. This is Joyce's Walk the Talk. I'd like to talk about the big discussion that's going on with these files coming out. So, there is a thought which makes complete sense. Catherine Fitz is her name. I love watching her. But she talks about how Trump is, the whole network, the administration, him, everybody, they're all part of this Epstein network.
One of the things I'm concluding is I think Trump was part of the operation. I don't just think he was a friend of Jeffrey. It looks to me more and more like he was an integral part of the operation. And if Trump was, then likely Lutnick was as well, not just somebody who lived next door and helped him launder money. So this administration is the Epstein network. It is the Epstein network taking control of the U.S. government and ejecting its booster rocket. So by shutting down Jeffrey Epstein's operation, whether he's still alive or not, it doesn't matter. They're simply ejecting the booster rocket and moving up. The reason the Department of Justice can't prosecute the Epstein network is because the Epstein network is running the government, Donald Trump, the Department of Justice. They are the Epstein network.
And they're releasing it because they're all in power. And no, I'm not just picking on Trump. It's everybody. It is the right, it is the left, every politician on both sides. And it's not even just them. It's a web of politicians from every country, including our own, that is intertwined with this. And then you got our government that is, if you haven't heard about the bill C-15 that's out, that gives the government the right to waive any people or businesses that have maybe done something they shouldn't have done, conflict of interest, any type of federal law that they broke, as long as it doesn't fall under the criminal code, that the government can waive, with the magic wand, waive them exemption.
I just don't find it reasonable for you to have the powers of a king, essentially.
I certainly don't have the powers of a king.
If you are allowed to exempt any entity from any federal law, it is like the powers of a king.
Is that a statement or a question?
Well, it's a fact.
Thank you, Ms. As you go, as you start to, at first it was these files and these minors, these girls, and horrible things that they've done. And then you start looking at the bigger picture of all this information is coming out. But then the people, the government officials in the United States, or the politicians, or the media, whoever, I don't even know who said it, but they're like, yeah, okay, it's out. What are you gonna do about it?
It marks 1 month since the Justice Department was required by law to release all of the Epstein files. So far, it's released less than 1%.
What's the punishment if they don't?
That's a great point. That's a problem.
There is none. So here's the deal. I think they should release it. I think they should follow the law. I also have no idea how long it takes to prepare this many documents for this kind of release. Counselor may have some thoughts on that, but they should follow the law. But let's not get our knickers in a twist here.
Let's not get our knickers in a twist over child rape. Why are you talking like that? It's insane.
But it's bigger. It is so much bigger. Obviously, none of us know how big it is. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to stop this information from coming out. There's a guy out there, maybe you guys have all seen him, but he's actually created a website or something called The Web, where it's only focused on the Epstein files. And he's downloading right now, and I think it's just in beta right now. He's downloaded all the files, and you can ask a question, and this particular AI, it's called The Web, will only research what on the documents, on the PDF documents. So it won't search the goobity-goo that the media. Oh, my dog's one.
Let's get straight to the party and just ask it a question. Tell me about Epstein's relationship with Peter fucking Thiel. You know, the technocrat billionaire that's trying to surveil you. Fuck this shill, right? Fuck this shill. Ask it this question, and it thinks, and it thinks, and it thinks, and you can see the research it's doing. It pulls back 40 different documents on its first search, thinks harder, pulls back 40 more relevant, 49 entities, 100 connections. It's got all these fucking networked. I'll get my nerd buddies in here to explain the nerdy stuff at some point. Not tonight. It has a super complex layering of logic in the super complex database so that it can actually look through all 1.5 million files, find the most relevant things, pull them back, learn about your question, go back out, find more relevant shit, pull it back, learn, and give you a banging, like ChatGPT, like chatbot style answer that has the sources cited. Source number 1, source number 2, source number 3, source number 4, 5, and 6 are probably all similar. Oh no, they're all different.
So they have taken the all the PDF documents, all the emails, everything. So when you ask the AI a question, it only searches the document and it will answer the question, like summarize it, and show you references on what page that is, what document that's in, what email it is. So then you don't have to go through 3 million files. And then at the same time, we got, Trump sending ships to Iran.
The USS Abraham Lincoln Carrier Strike Group is moving toward the Middle East. Patriot and THAAD air defense systems are being deployed. Non-essential US personnel and equipment are being pulled back from exposed regional bases, and over 3 dozen US tanker aircraft and heavy lift transporters are heading there. The planning phase is now giving way to execution. Iran, meanwhile, is not sitting idly by. Russian and Chinese cargo aircraft have been making rounds into the country, almost certainly carrying arms and ammunition. Since mid-2025, Tehran has been stockpiling arms, specifically Chinese weapons.
And then I think I saw where the Clintons are supposed to testify about Jeffrey Epstein next month in March. They're not going to let this stuff out. They're letting it out, but they're going to make us distract. They're going to make sure there's another distraction. Something's going to come in March. Some big distraction is going to come in. If it's World War III, some big market crash, something is going to be so big for us to ignore what just happened here. Really think about it, you guys, what's happening. And it does affect us, and it does affect you, and it affects me, and it affects your neighbor, it affects everybody. What's going to be coming down.